is it? It's somewhere in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so disgusting. The Virtual Boy.
What are you doing over there? Let's get this episode going.
I found it. Oh, it's perfect. Incredible.
What were you doing out there?
Nothing. Sorry for the delay.
Yes.
Let's do this. So, welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another Kim. And today, we're going to announce something. Kim is going to announce something. What are you up to, Kim?
I've been playing Dragon Quest
1, 2, and 3.
Woo!
Starting with, obviously, the first one.
Yes.
And the reason why is that Kim has finished every single Dragon Quest game except for the first 3.
The originals.
Isn't that crazy? And so what we've been trying to figure out is which version Kim should play. She's like, which version should I play? And I'm like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. There's the original ones here that were called, obviously originally called Dragon Warrior.
Yeah.
And they came out like for the first one here in 1989. And I'm like, I don't know if that'd be probably the best way to go about it.
To start it.
And in Japan there was the remakes 1, 2, and 3 here on the Wii, and then there was a remakes right here as well on the Super Famicom in Japan.
Oh my gosh.
And then look at this one. This is a cool one. Somebody translated 1 and 2 on the Super Famicom into English, and then this is I think this was Time Warp Games. Oh, it was. Look at this, a beautiful looking copy of the game. It was like, we could do this. Okay, this is kind of strange. We decided to do the Switch versions, which I reviewed, and I don't like these versions.
Really?
Give me so is this all where Kim can chime in? Because Kim has finished the first game.
Yes.
What do you think about the Switch versions? This is the one we decided to play, reluctantly for me, but maybe your take is a little different than me.
Well, I do like how they've redone it to look very new age, but not too new age.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you showed me the original ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I can't play it. And I think I put it off for years.
Yeah.
Because of it, because it just didn't look like fun.
Yeah.
I know you had your time with it.
But I had my time, but that's like 30 years
you
ago.
skipped school for the second one.
Yeah, we'll get
right?
into we'll talk about that in a bit.
So when you showed it to me, I'm like, I do want to play this one. I think it looks really cool. It has some drawbacks.
Yeah.
There are some drawbacks. Like, to me, it felt very kind of boxy when I would try to go in one direction. I'd hit something, and the maneuvering, the control
are a little
overall.
bit wishy-washy in these versions.
I wasn't too much of a fan of that.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was pretty straightforward game. It was a very quick game.
You're talking about the first game.
The first game, sorry, yes. To me, it felt like the blueprint to what the future Dragon Quests will become.
What ends up, for sure.
Because there is no side games, no side missions or anything.
No.
I don't know why I was kind of expecting that because from what I was playing originally.
Yeah.
It's only one character.
Yeah.
There's nobody joining your party, but you have all like the, you got heal and things like that. And I'm like, oh, there's nobody else extra in your party. So that kind of, it's a lone game. And the entire map at the beginning was laid out. I was used to kind of like discovering, where you're going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, you're right. It's a very bare bones
game.
Bare bones RPG because it was really the first JRPG in Japan. There's a bunch, I should say, but it's the one that really broke forward on consoles and became the big thing. And even my experience playing Dragon Warrior, the first game here.
That artwork, can I just say that's gorgeous?
Isn't that stuff great from back in the day? They really, and this game bombed because it was a big hit in Japan. They brought it out over here, and they really wanted it to be a big hit. And boy, was it not a big hit. And even for me, I'd been playing a year before Phantasy Star, which I have here, which was an unbelievable RPG on consoles. So when I didn't have a Master System, so I didn't have Phantasy Star. I didn't get it until years later. Right. So I went and got Dragon Warrior, which I call is a poor man's Phantasy Star. I've always said that. And I brought it back home. I went on the journey down to the States to get it. Yeah. And I brought it back home and I started playing it and I was like,
Oh no! No.
I didn't detest it. I didn't hate it. It was an RPG. I had it, and I was excited to play an RPG.
Right.
So I played it.
Yeah,
but boy, oh boy, you were even complaining about it. The combat.
Okay, yeah, I did want to get into the combat. Like every 2 steps I take.
Yeah.
I have to fight something. Okay, fine, but it was constant and it was annoying.
Yeah.
And not only that, the scrolling of the words took forever. Victory! And then you had to wait. Yeah. And then it went through. It was like, I don't care. I don't care about all that stuff.
I've seen it 1,000 times before.
Oh my god, and yeah.
And then, I know, it's just droning and droning.
Yes.
And I'm gonna play it because it'll drive you crazy. The battle music. Oh my god! So
come up with something else.
So what do you want to say about that battle music?
It's just you get so.
I know.
And you start to feel the way the music is playing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're just like.
I know. I know. Me and Rob actually have sung the song over the years because it's kind of the testament of how grinding music is. It's like, oh my god! And when you finish the game, it's just like, oh thank God it's over. I mean, it's just like it's cool. It was awesome. And so anything you want to say about Dragon Warrior before? Because Kim's finished Dragon Quest 1 here. So
not only that, like the saving.
Yeah.
You have to go save at the king.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, but there is no priest there anywhere.
Yeah, that comes later.
That kind of annoyed me because I had to go all the way back if I really wanted to do a hard save rather than a quick save.
Yeah.
That was annoying for sure.
Yeah.
There was no priest. There was no side quests. I mean, yeah.
Opening doors and stuff.
Oh god, yeah, the doors. If you went into a town, and we had to buy keys. Went to a town, unlocked the doors. Okay, you left, you decided to come back. No, you need to buy more keys. I thought that was
It's been a long time for me in that one.
It's very cheap that way. It's very cheap that way. It took a long time to grind to get any type of gear. Actually, the one gear that I did get near the end was like the magical one where anytime, like it would actually help me get my HP back.
Oh yeah.
Which I did. You need that. You need that. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a very grindy, bare bones game, but it is the beginning and foundation.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can really see that where they took that idea and just grew. And that's kind of interesting because we get into the second game, which Kim is playing now, which was obviously Dragon Warrior 2. I'm playing it here when it first came out over here. Yeah, look at that artwork. I gotta admit, the artwork's so cool.
It is so gorgeous
Retro.
It's so perfect back then. Yeah. It is. They really capture that fantasy feeling.
They did, yeah.
And I'll just say it because I want to hear all your thoughts on 2. Is that this is the game that I skipped 2 weeks of school to play back in 1989, 1990, and when it first came out. And I got it, and I was just like, I don't want to go to school. I want to go home and play.
I can't believe you did that.
I want to go home and play Dragon Warrior 2, and I did. And you know what? No regrets. I loved it. It was so cool. And it was building on 1, and all of a sudden, guess what you get? Party members.
Party members.
Yes.
Yay!
Finally.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was. It was like, oh, good, we're getting that kind. What we were doing in Phantasy Star already. Yeah. Over here, we were finally getting that, and the graphics were better, the storyline was better, everything was better. Yep. What do you think of Dragon Quest 2?
So far, I'm enjoying it way more than Dragon Quest 1.
Yeah.
I do like the idea that when you're battling now, it's more than one enemy.
Right.
Have you remember
that's
that?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, so it makes it more interesting, so you're not just fighting one-on-one. With that music going.
Yeah.
And the music is still going. I found that was a lot more enjoyable. I'm really into the story that now I think it's like 100 years or so later.
Right.
It's connected. It's actually.
So the first, I'm not gonna ruin anything for you, but the first 3 are like kind of a trilogy type of thing.
I thought so when it was 100 years later.
Yeah.
Your great grandfather.
Yeah, you'll see, and I don't want to talk about it. I once talked about it in a video, and I kind of spoiled it, So that's why I'm really big on spoilers, because I have spoiled things in the past and will not anymore. The one thing I'll say about Dragon Warrior 2 that I found weird is in the first game, you have backgrounds for the enemies. Kind of like Phantasy Star, and that's cool. You see the little mountains, and I like it. I like that back then. It was really awesome. But in Dragon Warrior 2, nope, gone. And that's what they do for the next bunch of games. Is I do something to do with memory or something like that. There was just a black background. But in the Switch version,
in the Switch version.
In the Switch version, you have colored backgrounds, and I gotta admit, the Switch version, what I don't like about it is they're just hand-drawn characters. It doesn't feel like it's part of the pixel world. They're good drawings. I got no problem, but they don't animate. They don't do anything.
No,
it's like,
they're just walking, and
walking
and talking.
Yeah, and that's why I am so excited about the remake for 3 that's coming out next gen consoles.
Yes.
So here's the original right here that's brought out over here. We're finally getting this remake, and oh my god, it looks
pretty,
gorgeous.
Now, should I hold off?
So here's the thing. Me and Kim have been talking for a bunch of years, like which version to play. You want to play 1 to 3, and then all of a sudden they announced 3, and then it was like, yes, we had this conversation. Should I wait and play 3? And it's like that's going to be years. All this is going to take years because they said if 3 does well, the remake, they're going to remake 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
With the same style of graphics, which they need to do, and then they need to do 4, 5, and 6. But that's just me, and, So, but we'll be waiting forever for that. I mean,
maybe not. You never know. It could come out next month.
Do you know what though? The one thing about the Switch version, 1 and 2 are very, the graphics or whatever. I'm not a big fan of them. But 3 looks a lot better than 1 and 2 on the Switch. Yeah,
really?
They're kind of mobile ports. So that's why they are what they are.
Yeah.
But I think you'll be happy with number 3 on the Switch.
I'll probably just end up playing it because I can't wait years.
Yeah, I know. And this realistically is a Dragon Quest for you.
It is.
To finish 1, 2, and 3.
My own Dragon Quest.
And that gets us into this. I have a present for Kim. Yes, something that will help you in your journey. Here we go, right here. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
And I think I need to turn it around this way. Whoa. And here we go.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Watch it with that thing.
I'm just so excited to complete my Dragon Quest.